Hello and welcome to part 2 of trying to repair my flying Scotsman. In today's episode, we are going to open up this lovely tender here and see what is going on with it. So I need to unscrew that, so I'll be back once I've done that. Okay, so, very interesting. So when it's apart, because I'll obviously do that off, so when it's apart it runs fine. Like it ran, pushed it in, right? As soon as it's pushed in there, killed it. So I reckon there's a loose wire, or the wire has got a snap in it that I can't see. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this, bring it over here. Obviously you can see the wire here. The wire there looks like an issue. It looks like it's got a snap in it, so that ain't ideal. Yeah, it's loose wire. I can see the wire, so it's probably touching the body and killing itself, which isn't ideal. By that I mean it's like touching the metal on the Flying Scotsman. It's basically shorting power. So instead of power going straight up through the wire, coming back around and going out through a circuit, it's touching the metal, then immediately going and touching the metal of the connection there, because it's not got an isolator, which it really should do, and it's just straight zapping it through. So it's just circumnavigating that entire motor system and coming back straight out, which is too quick for the motor to receive it back, and it's just shorting it all. And as well, the power that comes through there will also be coming through here, so this one should ideally be isolated, and it's not at the minute because it's obviously got a break in it, so it's just taking all the power and putting it into one and blowing itself out basically, which isn't ideal. So what we're going to do is we're going to unscrew that screw there, take the front off, take this out of the way, and then properly get inside here and get to work. So, first steps for me now: take the screw off, unscrew there, and then take the body off here and have a look inside the body and see what I can see and see what has to be done to fix the problem, hopefully. Right, and we're back. So that's obviously taken me in real life about 20 minutes because it didn't go well. So I had to put the thing back on because it didn't like being off, so that was not ideal. And then a few other things happened beyond that, including the body got taken off, and we can now see where these wires go, which is to the wheels at the back. So obviously I'm pointing at the wheels here because there's an issue. They're both metallic, and in fact these wheels at the back here might need to be put back to gauge, because I do not think they're actually at the correct gauge. Now I might be wrong, but I don't think I am. Oh right, they are drastically unsafe. There's nothing holding those wheels together. That is not a good sign. So that's going to have to get fixed, which is not ideal, because it's not an easy fix either, which is unfortunate, because I was hoping this was going to be an easy fix, but no, unfortunately it doesn't want to be, which is okay. We take a speed bump and we fix it. Which obviously this is a huge speed bump, but it is one that can obviously be fixed. It's just going to require a lot more resources to fix it, but that is okay. So obviously we got this thing here, so we can very easily take all these gears off, which would be nice, but we're not going to. But I do think we're going to have to take the wheels out. I'm going to try and avoid it as much as I possibly can, but if it does come to it, we are going to have to take the wheels out, and it's not going to be a fun time. So let's avoid it. If it happens, it happens, and we fix it. And obviously when we're putting it all back together, we'll put the buffer on the front and we'll put the buffer on the back as well, so it'll have full sort of hook things that can hook up to other carriages, and so that'll be good. Obviously the power died again because it's short circuited, so I've got no problem. I can put metal just attached into both track. It's not going to do anything because there is no power to the track. So obviously we can see here by the wires that they're attached to the two wheels there. So those are the two wheels we are going to focus on because they're the two powered wheels, we would say. So obviously we want to focus on powered stuff only and ignore static and just irrelevant stuff. So we want to focus solely on what is powered and what's causing the issue. So from here we want to take off 1 and 2. So I'm off camera. I'm now going to take off the wheels. I'm going to have a further look at the issue. Right, and I'm back. So this has got a lot more complicated. So the power connects directly to the shaft here, and then this wheel pops in on a little additional shaft around the wheel. Now, that obviously presents us with a few issues. Number one being the wheel hates to go in place properly, which is not ideal, obviously. Deal with our wheel later. And then we need to check out what the power thing is doing to cause it to short circuit. So I'm going to have to pause the video once again to have a look off camera at what it is, because obviously I'd love to do it on camera and show you guys what I'm doing while I'm doing it, but I just don't simply have a phone stand to actually film with. So unfortunately I have to pause, do some work, come back and explain what I've done. And I know that's not ideal. I don't find it ideal, I'm not happy about it, but it is the best thing I've got. It will fix once my friend comes back from holiday, because if I have to repair things after that, it'll be at the Walthamstow House Museum, and he'll be the camera person, and it'll be me fully on screen, just fixing things and grabbing tools and stuff, and he'll be the camera person, and I'll probably have other volunteers if they want to come on camera helping me out, and we can do stuff like that maybe if we get permission to do such. But for now, you just gotta put up with this not great situation of me doing something and coming and explaining it, which is unfortunate, but for now that is the best I can do. Anyway, I'm going to fix this, and I've got 3 minutes left of filming. Great, this is ideal. I'll be back in a moment. Right, well, this has gone well. It looks as if we're going to have 4 parts instead of 3. So unfortunately it looks like as if part 3 is actually going to be me repairing it as well. Because I'm pretty much out of recording time for today, which is unfortunate. Because I only had 10 minutes spare filming down on my phone, and I'm getting closer and closer to that. However, not done in this video yet, so don't feel down yet. I'm not done. There is still work to be done on this video. So it's working now, as I can get it back forward. Obviously controls died for the 25,000th time. Breathe. But it's definitely still shorting, so there is still something wrong. And I think definitely once you put this on the track, connected to these wheels here, I think it's shorting, because I think 3 of these wheels should be isolated, and they're not. Basically they should have like a rubber bit over them so they don't get any metal contact. They don't have that. So I have a theory that it's faulting because they don't have that capacity to shut one side down. So I'm going to pretty much wrap this up, because I only have 30 seconds left of filming based on my phone. So I'm going to wrap this up, message someone, get some advice and some extra help, and I'll be back in probably about 20 minutes, my lifetime. But for you it'll be tomorrow, after this video is posted. Obviously part 1 will be posted yesterday, and we will continue with part 3. So I'll see you all part 3 tomorrow.